Right, I've just got one little job today, which is adding a couple of lights and a socket in a first floor flat in Clifton. So I can't get above, obviously, because there's a flat above, and I can't go below, and there's a couple of awkward beams in the hallway. I'm fitting 2 more pendants. It's a bit of an awkward one. It really is an awkward one. So I already anticipate I'm going to be using super cam a lot. I'm going to be using the cable tongue. I'm going to be using the rods. Where possible, I'm going to try and do it with as least amount of damage as I can, but you never know on these jobs if the joists are going to go in your favour, etc, etc. So let's see how this one goes out. I'll show you when I get there what it looks like. I've just got, yeah, we'll figure it out, innit? We'll figure it out. It'll be right on the night, so let's fucking crack on and do it. So this is where I'm at, my first floor flat. They've got a centre light here, and they want a light in each of the hallways, one there and one round there. So the joists go not in our favour. Well, I did try a rod that way, but I couldn't get past this cove in here. So we're going to take our feed or switch line from here and go along the ceiling, conduit out here to that hallway, and then hopefully over to this hallway. Yeah, tricky one, I think. Lady Luck's on our side. There's my chain, and I've drilled through from here, taking various measurements and a little bit of luck and eyeing it in. Quite pleased with that. Drilled up above into the ceiling, above in the flat the other side, and so I'm going to tube now along here, put an end box tube along, set around, and then in here we've got our run from the existing light. 3 holes, I'm afraid. If you want a rainbow, you've got to have the rain. So 3 holes out into the corridor, with a through box, one going that way and one's going to go this way to do a light there somewhere. Hopefully I have the same luck that side. Whew. Thank God for super rod. But I thought I'd use super cam, but it turns out just gone old school with the rods. Right, here we go. Here it is. So my plan is to do conduit along the line, but just below this coving level. So conduit along here, and I'll probably set off and then set down and do an end box here. Oh, I'm so glad. I hope I have the same luck on that side, really. That's a little bit more tricky because it's a little bit lower. Turn the memory off. Right, so I've drilled at quite a severe angle because that there is the finished ceiling height of the flat and out in this lobby area. But we've got this coving, and then we've got this extra bit of weird coving which someone's added on. So I've got at quite an acute angle, and hopefully, I just punched through, hopefully, I mean, if I'm within 150, I don't mind channeling. Oh, cool. I've definitely punched into a void, so hopefully I'm in the floor void. So I will measure now from the frame to the corner. I purposely did it more than 150 from the edge, just in case. But no Victorian sparks, there's probably just fucking diagonals everywhere, cables in the wall. So I'll measure that now to this door frame. I'll do the same on this side, and then I'll do a 70mm hole and see if I can see my rod or drill bit. I know I'm gonna have to do that here because the joists go against me. This is focusing. So I know I'm gonna do one there, there, and there, or maybe just the first 2 actually, down here somewhere about, I think I'm gonna be somewhere about here. So I'll do a 70mm hole here and maybe one more, and then we'll have the pendant in the center-ish, as close as I can get it. Whew. Right, let's drill that hole. So upon inspection, we can actually get to the center, but I didn't know that based on the previous joists over here. I knew there was a joist there and a joist there, assuming that it ran all the way along this edge. But it doesn't, there's no joist there. So I'm now, well, it's a shame we've done that, but I didn't know that. I'm happy to have done it. So now I'm going to push my rod in with the chain and hopefully get it magnetised through that little 25mm hole. Right. Let's do it. So I've got my flexible rod on with the chain, because I think my angle is quite acute that I'm almost, you know, underneath the floorboard, so I need it to drop with the chain on. So hopefully my mate the other side of the wall will see the chain with his magnet. You see it, yeah?
I know roughly where it is, but I can't see it.
Okay. Are you looking at the big hole or through the little hole?
I can see it. Oh, hang on, I got it.
You got it?
Yeah.
Through the little hole?
Yeah.
Oh! Oh. I'm so pleased.
Yeah, the combination of this and this is really handy.
Gooseneck and torch. Get in there. Get in there. So we'll tape on the cable onto that. Pull it out. Leave enough slack to go across and up, and then somewhere about there I'm going to put a through box and drag both legs in and go through these holes to our centre light. Oh. I am making good as well. Not decorating, but I'm putting the holes back in and then filling them up. That was part of my quote, because they weren't quite confident in doing it themselves, and I thought, well, hopefully a few patches. I said, it's not the final finish, you know what I mean? You still have to sand it down and fill it and paint it, but yeah, we'll cover up the holes. This whole communal area is getting decorated. I can see the decorators working his way down. I've changed a few of these lights, and I've also got to change these pneumatic switches for sensors, like Danler's sensors. Hence why there's no dust sheet and stuff. It's all getting renovated. All the communal areas in these three flats. But fuck yeah, I'm so pleased with that. A little bit of measuring, a little bit of experience, a little bit of ironing it in. Yeah, job's a good one. Right, so I got the cable in. You can see it's just up there in my notches. If you can zoom in there. Two tiny little holes either side of the joist. And then actually I changed my mind. I'm going to do 3-gang wagers in this through box out here. So this leg will conduit along in there, that leg conduit along up and into there with 3-gang wagers in there. So all the connections are done here rather than an extra connection in that pendant. So let's crack on and do that. That's all done now. End box, a couple of sets, and then a sweeping bend using the D-line clips to a through box, and then double set over there, end box in, and now it is so much brighter now in here. So a couple of holes to fill, 1, 2, 3, 4, but it is so much brighter than what it was earlier. Yeah, nice bit of conduit there. But that's a relief getting that done. I wasn't worried about the job, but you know what I mean. You're always thinking like, oh, hope it's not going to be a fucking ball ache. Yeah, but it turned out to be going our favour with a little bit of measurement and a little bit of luck and a little bit of experience. Got those cables round, so I think I just got to add a socket, do a bit of testing and put some sensors in, but yeah, I'm so relieved that that's done. Oh, so filling now. Get my easy fill out. Whole field, whole field, whole field, whole field. New shades up. New shades up, no holes over here, which is a win. Yeah, all done, ready for the client to paint.